That's right. This is where the magic happens.
That's exactly right.
That's what we were talking about magic behind the scenes, folks. Magic. Welcome to episode 52, folks. Here we are.
1 year's worth of episodes.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's big. This is a big one because it's pre-PowerCon, which means basically that, well, Oz is already there.
Yep.
Adam, you're going to be there tomorrow.
Yep.
And folks are showing up. I'm seeing pictures online of people like arriving. Do they do like are they opening the place up tonight, or are they?
No, tomorrow. Yeah, it's just the people who with tables and things setting up tonight.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. A lot of good stuff being set up. That's pretty awesome.
Do they open up late, or do they open up the whole day tomorrow?
Tomorrow they're open a little later, like at 2:00.
Okay.
And then the other days they're open earlier, like 8 or 9 or something like that.
Okay. I kind of thought maybe something like San Diego, where it starts like in the afternoon or something. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like San Diego did like a preview night or something, right?
yes, yeah, they do that on Wednesdays? I think something like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who cares?
Who cares anyways? The one time I've been to PowerCon was the last time. It was in Anaheim. So first time, last time. But with all this excitement, what am I going to say? I don't know. I really want to. If it's still going to be in Columbus next year, I really want to try and go.
I'm pretty sure it's going to stay there.
Yeah,
that's where Val and all them live and stuff. So they're going to stay out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think planning ahead might be worth it this coming year. It might be nice to go out there. Would you guys join me?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just pick me up on the way. Are you going to drive, or are you going to fly?
I'm gonna get a. I just
Studebaker?
Studebaker, thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Thank you. I'm having lots of brain farts tonight.
What'd you eat?
I know. Beans. Yeah, rent a Studebaker or pick up Bobby along the way.
That's right.
From Vegas.
That'd be fun.
We might just stay in Vegas.
have our own power or toy con.
That's right. Well, welcome to Toy Frenzy, folks. Did I even say that, or did I just say welcome to episode 52? I don't know. We do have a treat though, because Oz is right at this very moment eating dinner with Emerald Knight photos and his friend Ziggy, and he's gonna try and pop in a little bit later on, folks. So those of you who are interested in seeing Oz, your treats await. But Adam, Bobby, how you guys doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I knew he was gonna do that. Right back at me.
I'm good. I'm just prepping for the trip. Putting together all my notes for Saturday. Saturday's we actually have to be prepared to do something.
Yeah, you're going to be speaking in a panel, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't done that before. It's starting to dawn on me, and I'm getting a little nervous now. Like, oh, why did I want to do this?
Because you're amazing, and people deserve to hear what you have to say. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. It's good that you're nervous, because if you weren't, I think we'd be more worried about you if you weren't nervous.
Right.
Something wrong with that guy.
Yeah, what's up? That's so much confidence. It's gross. No, that's exciting, and what a treat for folks. I hope that it's available somehow. I know someone always sneaks in a phone and films these things, so I'm gonna be scouring the interweb for streams of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know in past years they've put all that stuff on YouTube, but I don't think they did a lot last year with the panels, actually putting them on the internet. So I don't know what the plan is.
Yeah. Well,
You think they would film it and advertise for a few years, at least to get people excited to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea. But
I think especially for PowerCon, it makes sense to post those panels.
I mean, to advertise for them so people understand what the PowerCon is, compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm excited. It's going to be amazing. I'm definitely going to find a way to watch it. And I know that
Oz will film it, I'm sure.
Yeah, he will. He'll be, oh my gosh, it's going to be so great. Oz is going to be in the audience, going crazy and filming it. And
he'll yell he's going to yell at a question for Adam. Be like, hey, Adam, I heard you're on that Toy Frenzy show.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, please.
Tell us about Toy Frenzy.
There you go. Or he'll heckle me with Filmation and She-Ra questions that I won't know the answers to.
Yeah, he's already written some down. I think, knowing what will stump you. But let's go ahead and say hello to everybody that's in the chat. We got JMax77. Great to see you. Fantastic. John from Figuratively Speaking. Fantastic. Great to see you. Eldor. Awesome. Adam. You got Sir Clifton, Eternian Ellipse. It's so great to see you here. And Carol Geis, awesome as usual. Ronald Embry, great to see you. Thanos Copter, fantastic to have you here. We got Travis, Mr. Wonderful, who's driving right now to PowerCon. And Alf Inflict, great to see you. Radical Toys. Hey, Radical Toys. So, hey, thank you so much for posting that video today. We're going to talk a little bit about what you posted today. You mentioned you got that information from Danny Phillips and maybe somebody else. I missed that, but I took a screenshot of what you talked about today in your video. We're going to talk about that. And Bud is here. Great to see you, Bud. Cobweb. Always great to see you, Cobb. And I'm scrolling through. They're chatting with each other. And we've got Eric Perryman. Great to see you. Welcome back. This is great. Folks, I can't express my appreciation enough that you're all here listening to these two articulate gentlemen and me be non-articulate tonight. So it's great to have you all here. And
well, you went through that chat pretty quick. That was a first for you.
I know. I'm functioning on some level. So that's good. Let's see. It's been a long day. Did you guys have long days?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No. Every day's long now.
Yeah.
I want to say I've been watching a lot of Pee Wee Herman this week.
Have you?
Yeah, I've just been binging Pee Wee, like YouTube, Pee Wee YouTube, like just all week long. Actually, it's starting last week. But yeah, I got Pee Wee on the brain.
Yeah, it's something, growing up watching this movie and this show. Yeah,
that movie's amazing.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. When I was bedridden in February, it was one of the first movies I watched, and it blew me away. I think it had been like a good 10 years since I had seen it last, and I was just like floored at how good it was. Why didn't I remember that it was that good? I knew it was good, but I didn't realize it was that good.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so smart, and I know my wife's not going to let me, but I want a house like that so badly. I just want all that. I just want all those gadgets. It reminded me that I had a friend when I was younger. He and his brother lived on the top floor. It's a little tiny house, but they had a top floor, and their bedroom was separated by this temporary like wall. It was almost like a big, those walls that would fold.
Mm-hmm.
and then they had these two little holes cut out, and they had a train that would go from one brother's side to the other brother's side, and they put stuff on the train, and oh my God, and that was the coolest thing. And it just reminded me, watching that movie, it reminded me of how awesome it is to just have little worlds within your world, how great that is. Anyways, I've been on a Pee-wee kick. How about you guys?
I haven't been on a cute Pee-wee kick, but now my son has not seen that movie, so I'm thinking next weekend, maybe we'll watch that together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips and stuff on Instagram and stuff, of course.
Yeah.
That's flying through, but I haven't watched anything with him.
His early interviews with David Letterman, his early appearances are so good. Yep. That guy, man.
He's in a few Cheech and Chong movies too. Yeah,
that's Nice Dreams, I think, and I forget what the other one was, but just awesome. It's funny how somebody or a character is with you most of your life, and they come and go, and then it takes something like them passing for you to, get back into it.
Yeah.
So, man,
that's what happens with me. I get into something, and then later on, I rediscover it again. I'm like, oh, I'm getting into this, and all of a sudden, that's when the person dies. It's like it's just weird.
Yeah,
it's like I'm knowing it's going to happen.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd.
Similarly, like the whole McDonald's land phenomenon. That right as I was getting into it, or right after I'd had just sort of a total resurgence of interest personally, all this stuff starts happening with McDonald's. It's all, my friend Mark calls it the zeitgeist, and it's like it's it's really Truman. Sometimes it's like the Truman Show. It's like you feel like everything's constructed.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but sometimes it really feels like that. Like the world is functioning right along with our subconscious.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
We'll find out someday. Yeah. Christina, welcome. Good to have you. Thanks for popping in. And good. Oh, and Bud says, not Pee Wee Herman, but Paul Rubens was good in Mystery Men. Yeah, Paul Rubens was great in Mystery Men. The Spleen. Yeah, he was awesome in Blow. I mean, he's just always good. He's always good.
He was in Blues Brothers too for a second.
Blues Brothers, that's right.
Got Dom Perignon for $126.
It's so good. It's amazing stuff. So, have you guys picked up anything in the last week?
I actually got something in the mail today.
Oh no!
Thing. Yeah, I got something.
Let's see it.
It's nothing. It's just the Svengoolie stomp record.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
That's beautiful.
It's been out for a while. It's 2016. I just never bought it, but yeah.
Oh, that's
finally
great.
Got it. It's the Svengoolie Stomp. It's just a song by Freddie Cannon.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yep,
that's awesome.
It's the second printing. It's not the colored vinyl. It's just the black vinyl, but it's got some cool art on it as well.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Cobweb, do you see that? Yeah, that's great. That is beautiful. I'm going to be listening to that tonight after our show.
There you go. It's a good song. It's fun. I just can't believe it's been out that long already. It seems like it just came out. But
I was just thinking about that. 2016 doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but
no.
It was. It was a while ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it does. It's scary when you say, "Oh, 2016 was a while ago." I'm still stuck in the 90s,
Yeah, we'll be saying that about 2023 pretty soon.
Yeah.
How about you, Adam? Did you get anything?
I did, and I saw you got this one too. I got the New Adventures Skeletor. Yeah, there we go. One of the coolest Masterverse figures, I think, for sure.
Yeah, he really is. Let's see that face. Bring him up real close. I'm just checking to see that. I know that there's been some differences between the wash on these.
Yeah,
guys.
I think you got more wash on yours. Mine's a little cleaner, it seems like.
Are you talking about the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a kind of a wash on the skull part of the face. Yours seems to have more shading on it.
See his legs? It's like almost like two different toys.
Oh,
It's
really?
strange. Yeah.
Yeah, mine didn't have that. It's pretty. It's like this. It's pretty even across.
Let's see his left hand. Do you have his gripping hand? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you and I both put the fist in there.
Oh no, I didn't move the hands out.
So there's different versions, like the legs are different?
I guess the color wash, there is a little bit of like overspray. On mine, it's very, very light. So it sounds like on some of them it's heavier or inconsistent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. But it's very interesting. I feel like with Masters, with the Masterverse line, there have been a few characters that have had very distinct different washes or different paint applications.
Well, Beastman, for sure.
Yeah, the Beastman one. Now, the Beastman, when Beastman went on clearance, I went around to a couple different Targets trying to find the newer version that, with the more consistent colors, and I couldn't. So I don't know what's going to be more collectible in the future, the first version or the second version, but
I don't know. It's either usually it's whatever's rarer or barring that than the first version of anything.
Yeah. Eternian Ellipse, yeah, Pee-wee was on a dating game show. He was. It was so funny. You can watch that on YouTube. It's really funny. Night One, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I saw Mystery Men in the theater too. And Night One also says, I got Origins Mossman on Saturday and ordered Fang-Or. Who else in the chat got Fang-Or? I did not order him.
I did not
but
either.
he sold out pretty fast. You didn't either, Adam?
No. He was tempting, but I'm not really collecting that line.
Yeah, he's a cool character. I'm just not huge on the Snake Man.
Yeah, I think he lasted around 20 minutes. I think I checked it like 20 minutes after, and he was still available.
Yeah.
But then I checked again not too long after that, and he was gone.
Yeah.
I was just curious to see how fast it was going.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's a really cool. I watched Pixel Dan's video, and he's a pretty cool character. I like the removable dentures.
Yeah.
That's really neat. I'm hoping that those of you who wanted Fang-Or, I hope that you got him because he seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanos got Fang-Or. That's great.
Good.
Bud says he lasted for like 5 hours. Okay. Cool.
Was it that long?
I guess I didn't. I wasn't really. I tuned in the afternoon to check to see, and you're right. I was with you, Bobby, on that. It looked like it had sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I checked in like an hour and a half because I'd forgotten about it, and it was still up, I think.
Was it that? See, I don't know why I said 20 minutes. Maybe I checked 20 minutes after it started to see if it was still up, and I think it was still available. And then I checked. That's probably the same thing. I probably checked later on in the day, and it was sold out. I thought it was kind of like one of those made to order type things, maybe, or something. But
it looks like Eric ordered his 2 hours after, and it was still available.
No, okay, good.
Maybe it was five
maybe
hours.
they have more available now than they used to.
Yeah.
That'd be good if they're doing online only.
Yeah, right.
Radical Toys saying my Origins Mossman is on his way. Fang-Or got, and he sold out 4 hours after he dropped. Okay. Yeah, folks, if anybody happens upon an extra Mossman, this is still available. The offer still stands. I will do a straight trade. This crazy weird Mossman painting for a Mossman Origins action figure. This is not out of desperation. It did come to stores in my area, and I thought it would be really cool instead to trade with somebody. So folks, if you have an extra Mossman, all you got to do is make a comment down below, and we'll work something out. Hopefully you don't live in another country. That way we can keep shipping reasonable. but yeah, otherwise I'm going to keep this Mossman painting. It's kind of like one of my favorites I've done so far.
Yeah, it's cool looking. Yeah, I like
it's
it.
pretty neat.
You know what you should do with that? It's like make 3 more of them in different colors, and it'll be like the Campbell soup painting.
Yeah.
You know, where you've got
Do an Andy Warhol with it.
Yeah, Andy Warhol Mossman.
Andy would use silk screening, and that's how he would get the repetitive shapes. And I did stencils with this, so I could do that. Maybe I will. 1 Mossman per 1 Mossman, though.
Strict.
I know. I gotta have rules for myself. If I don't have rules for myself, then I'm chaos. Chaos on 2 feet. Thanos has not seen any Mossies in the area. No problem. And don't feel like there's any pressure, folks. I mean, only if you have an extra one and only if you want this Mossman painting.
I don't feel any pressure.
Good. I know. I don't think anyone feels any pressure, to be honest with you. And that's okay. It's all right. To each their own.
Yes.
All right. So, I do want to talk about this briefly. Do you mind if I pop a picture in here?
Sure. Go ahead.
I know some folks have already seen this, but Peter Barbarossa, the customizer, I wanted to bring it up in Toy Frenzy because we've talked about it before. That the Faker face sculpt, we've all kind of agreed that it's an amazing face sculpt. And this is the Faker from Masterverse, and Peter Barbarossa painted it to look like He-Man. And I really honestly feel like Mattel, you got to pay attention to this. This is so, I mean, this is great, right? I mean,
it is. Yeah. It makes you wonder, like, why all the other ones don't look similar to this. I mean, it doesn't have to be, unless they were trying to go for something new. But
I think
it failed. I think so badly.
I think it's because he's a hero. I mean, we kind of talked about this a little bit. It's like he's a hero, so they're afraid to push it to this level and go extreme with his face because he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And with villains, you can do that with because they're villains. They can do whatever they want. But heroes got to have these. They have to have a certain level of pleasantness, right?
What's so pleasant about those other ones?
Nothing.
Yeah. They look very generic to me.
They do
to something like this,
and that's the paradox.
Some of them are just kind of a little ugly or bland, but they don't have like this intensity.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's really the problem. It's kind of like, if you're unwilling to take a risk with a thing that you're making, then it's going to end up bland.
Right.
So you got to be willing to like push the boundaries a little bit. And He-Man is one of those characters that I don't think they've really pushed the boundaries with him since his first release, or since his first head sculpt in the vintage line. And it's a little saddening to see that. What's his name? The spinny guy. What's his name?
Oh, Cyclone.
Cyclone. It's a little saddening that Cyclone doesn't have the He-Man face because he always had a kind of He-Man face, right?
Yeah.
I always thought like this guy's He-Man in blue. I mean, just like Faker, like when I got him as a kid. Which seems to be like Roger Sweet designed Cyclone. He seemed to have this thing of just reusing He-Man's face for everything.
Well, it's a great face sculpt, and and for kids, like I know that I had Cyclone. I pretended that he was a version of He-Man, like he could transform into this other suit or version of himself.
Really?
Yes, really.
My friend had Cyclone. I took and I just threw it.
I will. You go. He flies. I do have to admit that he was not one of my favorite characters.
Oh, he's all right, but when I was a kid, I didn't care.
Yeah.
He definitely wanted to give you a blister on your thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. How's it going, Duchess? Good to see you. A couple other people popped in too. Who did I miss? Oh, Allison, welcome. Great to see you here. Okay, yeah, we're all caught up now. So anyways, I wanted to just show this again. I can't emphasize this enough. Peter Barbarossa, thank you so much for going ahead and doing this. I've been checking out your work. You do great stuff. And Adam was saying that he's been an admirer of your work for a while.
Oh yeah. I bought his. I've been buying his stuff for years. He's whatever he does to whatever material he uses. It feels like real Mattel plastic. It's like it's not brittle. It's it's got a little bit of flex to it, but not too much. So they feel like real factory parts. That's
kind of what I wanted to point out here. This is not one thing I did notice by taking a close look at this. It's not a repaint. It looks to me like he molded it. He took a mold of it, and molded them in the right colors, plastic. I mean, the match to the buck is pretty darn close, and then painted on the teeth and the eyes and the eyebrows, obviously, and a wash on the hair. But the eyebrows are great. The eyes are great. This really looks like the He-Man that I want. I might order this head from him. I haven't ever done that before. Purposefully ordered a custom head, so it'll be my first if I do it.
Now, do you think? I don't know if they showed off any other new He-Man figures, but do you think they'll go with this face from now on with the Faker head?
No. Well, they did show off the He-Man, the Masterverse battle armor.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's more modeled off the cartoon, the Revelation cartoon.
Right.
I think so. But nothing.
So that would be different. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, it'd be kind of crazy just to have this head that they sculpted and not use it for He-Man.
Right. Or they're going to be stubborn and just say, because it seems like they've been stubborn about it, using that older face. Because when they did that Battle Armor He-Man, and they had that cool sculpt of him with the beard and everything, and then they changed it and went back to like the style that they have now. It's weird. I don't know why they did that.
Thanos saying he got the Filmation Skeletor head and he loves it from Peter Barbarossa. Okay. I did also see images of Peter's Alcala Skeletor head, which is really gorgeous. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Bobby. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is.
I mean, they changed the origins pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But they seem to stay with the Masterverse for some reason. Maybe their idea is because since Origins is modeled after the vintage, they said, okay, they have a reason for that, but Masterverse is different. I don't know.
I don't get it either.
Gives it its own identity, but it's kind of ugly.
But, yeah, this is a home run in my opinion.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. So, folks, I guess Peter is Peter Barbarossa. He's on Facebook. I haven't investigated enough to see if there's a website that he has, but Adam knows, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's see, Barbarossa. He does have a website.
Oh, cool, awesome.
Shit, I'm subscribed to his newsletter. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, if you don't mind, can you plop that into the chat?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll put it into the actual YouTube chat just because the streaming on my phone, it's hard to.
Oh
yeah, that's
No,
fine.
yeah.
As long as they get to see it, yeah, we'll see it too as well after it pops up. I think YouTube goes quicker than StreamYard, like the chat, like we see it delayed on our end, right?
The other thing that's people are starting to get is, a thing that people are starting to get is Snake Mountain.
Really?
And I've already seen 2 reviews online. I don't know how folks get them so early, but I will say that I put the Amazon order in months ago when it popped up for that brief second on Amazon, and it does show that it's progressing. It hasn't shipped yet, but you know how you can watch the line?
Yeah.
It's got real close to shipping. I'm not going to get my hopes up too much because it's happened to me before where it's gotten right up to shipping and then it's like delayed.
Well, what date does it say that it's supposed to be shipping?
August 29th.
Yeah, that's why that line's going that way. Yeah. That doesn't mean it's actually happening.
No.
Because I've had it before where they were supposed to ship something and it was supposed to be that day, then all of a sudden that day, boom, nope, you're delayed for another month.
Yeah, that's happened to me.
Yeah.
So I can't help myself. I'm watching it because I watched, I'm really anxious and excited about this particular playset. And the reviews that I saw, the Man-Child, he posted a nice long 53-minute walkthrough, and it's pretty cool, pretty amazing playset. Kind of excited about it.
Are those guys like big YouTube guys, like toy reviewers?
I don't think that he gets pre-release.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I was going to go with that.
Yeah. I thought he has mentioned briefly that he pays more to get things sooner. So I don't know where he's buying his stuff from, but he goes to those websites where you can pay a little extra and get it early. And that gives him an advantage to be willing to spend that cash and do that. But I've been watching his videos for a while. I haven't yet seen him say something like, "Yeah, Mattel sent this to me," like Pixel Dan would.
Well, I'm sure if they did, he would have to mention that.
Yeah, for sure. Alphinflict says 6 to 8 week waiting list per order. For Peter Barbarossa. That's all right. Hey, worth it, right?
Yeah, get on the list.
It's art. You're buying art, folks. Of course, you got to wait. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's probably made to order, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then Radical Toys, wrong one. Only 5 likes. Hit the like, peeps. Folks, do the YouTube thing. Click like, do that stuff.
Smash that like button.
I tried so hard to not say that. Number one, it doesn't make any sense in the context that that I've heard it be used. It makes more sense to say to push a button is smashing it, but I've heard it used in other ways that doesn't quite make sense. John, smash that like button. Yeah, totally. I would 100% shill for Mattel. Tell me what shill means. Is he saying like if Mattel sends stuff? Thanos, are you saying I'm gonna have to look up shill. Do you guys know what that word is?
No.
Basically, be try to sell their stuff.
Yes.
Surreptitiously,
Yes.
In exchange for whatever, compensation.
According to the Oxford English Dictionary, shill is an accomplice of a hawker, gambler, or swindler who acts as an enthusiastic customer to entice or encourage others. Yeah, Thanos.
That's our Pee-wee's word of the day.
Yeah. Hashtag shill. Oh no, better. Hashtag Mattel shill. Yeah. Yeah, I totally would too.
A lot of people thought when I on Twitter that I worked for them or I did stuff for them like that, and I said no, I just do it because I like to do it.
You don't work for X?
No, for Mattel. I don't really use Twitter much anymore.
Oh man, it's not as, I don't know. As soon as it changed names, it doesn't seem as, I don't know, or ownership. I guess it just seems like, I don't know. It feels like it's going down the tubes a little bit.
Tubes? What's tubes? Where's the
tubes?
Did you ever hear that from George Carlin?
Yeah.
What tubes? There are no tubes.
I love George Carlin so much.
What kind of expression is that? I don't see no fucking tubes. If you do, where are these tubes at?
Great band.
Yeah. What, TV tubes?
The tubes?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we would all do that for Mattel if they would just send us stuff. I have no problem. I have no problem talking about it. But I'd be honest. I'd be like,
yeah. Masters Official and Mattel follow me on Twitter. So
yeah. Hey, there you go. That's cool.
Yeah. But
back to promoting Twitter.
You should say, hey, where's my free stuff, Masters and Mattel?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I've been plugging them for years.
Well, that's basically
all I get is a follow. Maybe so in case I put something out there that they don't mind me to put out there, then they'll
every episode of Toy Frenzy is basically a Mattel commercial.
Yeah.
So Mattel, pay attention to us.
I do know that Roy Juarez watches us and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
He's asked me for links for our shows.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't know how consistently he watches, but I know he's seen it.
We got to get all those folks, hanging out in the chat room, sharing their thoughts. You can't shill if you are honest. I don't know about that. I've seen Pixel Dan be honest while shilling. He's been honest. He said, "I don't know if I like this so much." So, some folks do it honestly, and I admire that.
I would be honest as well.
Yeah, that's right. We would all be that way.
Yeah.
And then Thanos says, but they don't get any money for vintage toys. That's right. We do kind of promote that.
Yeah. Like, I don't buy a lot of new stuff, so not selling much of their new stuff.
No, either. Not anymore. Yeah, it's been a while.
Speaking of new stuff, Radical Toys posted this video earlier.
Neck and neck armpit.
We got. I wanted to make sure that we got Mech and Neck on here because one of the things I like about Radical Toys videos is his digitized action figures that do the talking for him.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, he's got it so the mouth moves sometimes.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know. I thought that was the actual figure.
Yeah, he's like spliced on there. But I think he got this from Danny Phillips. I think this image, but for everyone that knows, maybe I'm a little bit slow.
Yeah, you are slow.
I am slow, but this is the list that comes on the box of motherboard. Yeah. I'm gonna start. I gotta figure out
that Alzheimer's walk again.
I know. I gotta figure out a way to start doing that on purpose, so you can't tell if I'm doing it on purpose or not.
Right. I'm sure you have like sticky notes all around your computer screen, so you know what words you gotta use.
Look. I got sticky notes. I got sticky notes all over the place here. Yeah, thank you. That is so true. I do.
He wears them on his pants so he knows which side is which to go to the bathroom.
That's right. I have.
This is the pee side. This is the crap side.
I have I'm gonna get the tattoo pee side and crap side tattoos. Yeah, absolutely. It's true.
Don't put deodorant on your toothbrush.
Yeah, exactly. I've never done that, but I've come close. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, there's Danny Phillips. Welcome to it, Danny. Great to have you here. I just said your name, so we conjured you. Alphinflick says, yeah, I got my motherboard today. Is tripping out on the list. So folks, this is kind of cool. And Adam, can you? You're going to articulate this better than I can. Can you say what you said to me earlier about why this might exist?
Yeah, so they used to do this to a lesser extent with the Motu Classics mailers, like the white mailers. The figures would be mailed in. So you'd have like Clawful, and then so you'd have Clawful on the big font on the box, and then down below you might have like Battle Ram Chariot or Bow. And what we think is they did that just to keep the trademarks fresh. Like they've put it on official packaging that is on a product that's been sold, and this is just a way of them keeping these trademarks from expiring.
Mm-hmm,
that's kind of what I think is happening.
That makes sense.
There you go, folks. None of these figures are coming up.
We're not gonna...
Well, I'm sure some of them are, but not necessarily all of them. Probably, I don't know.
They got me with Flog. I'm just like, if they come out with a Flog in the Masterverse line,
I'm sure they are.
If he looks anything, if he matches the quality of this, or I've seen pictures, people have already been getting slush heads across overseas.
Yeah.
I've seen and watched a couple German reviews already, and if he looks anything like that, it's going to be great. I hope that Modulok is Origins.
Yeah.
And
so this is like a mix. Since this is on the motherboard, that's a Masterverse figure, right?
Yeah. So
I thought this would be all Masterverse stuff.
I mean, how can we tell, right?
We can't really tell.
And it
I would assume since it's on that packaging.
Yeah, that would be a wise assumption, but of course we go like all over the place.
Well, I am the wise one.
Yeah, you are the wise one.
Oh, shit.
I just find. Go ahead, Adam.
One interesting thing is they've got Songstro on the box.
Yeah.
Which is a version. It sounds like a version of Songster, which was that sort of narrator bard character on the '87 live action kind of stage show that they did.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I don't know why they would need to keep that guy refreshed. Maybe they're just introducing that as a new trademark they filed. I don't know.
Well, they want to make sure. I can see how the name Songster could have been trademarked by somebody else.
Yeah.
So they're just like ensuring that they'll be able to eventually give us something of Songstro or Songster. And that, I don't know, folks, if you've ever looked up Songster online, but that would be a hilarious action figure.
Yeah. He was like an 80s hair metal looking guy.
His guitar had like one string or something, right?
Right, yeah.
Very, very funny. I mean, I hope all of these things come out in some capacity.
Yeah.
I'm with Danny Phillips, hoping to see some of the Princess of Power figures for sure. That would be awesome. But I'm particularly aligned with Buddy on this. With Bud, if we get a Battle Ram Chariot before we get Battle Ram, I'm gonna flip a table. We got to get the Battle Ram. We got to get the Battle Ram.
Yeah, because that makes you think. Then, if that's a vehicle, this got to be a mix of origins. Then, because I don't think they would come out with a Battle Ram Chariot as the first Masterverse vehicle.
Right.
That would make no sense.
They did.
So weird.
They did have Battle Ram Chariot on, kind of in that the mailer box trick back in Classics Day, but they never made it. So, I don't know. They're just in case they ever want to make it. It's still here.
I just hope that we get a Battle Ram. Queen Marlena would be awesome. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. Despara would be great too. She's so cool, She-Ra. And Entrapta. I mean, there's just a lot of good stuff on here.
Scorpia too, yeah.
Yeah, Scorpia.
If Scorpia comes out in Origins, I might pick that one up.
Yeah.
I have the classics.
It's almost it's almost like they would do Masterverse with Scorpia first.
Yeah, with that, because they have that Princess of Power line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's also Filmation versions too.
I think that I'd rather see her in Origins as well, though.
Yeah.
The rumor is that the Origins Filmation line is rumored to start including more She-Ra stuff. I don't know if that's true, but
I hope that's true. I know there are a lot of massive She-Ra fans out there that are just not getting stuff. And you know, there's a lot of She-Ra characters that I just feel like I would have a hard time resisting in Origins.
And what's crazy is I've talked about that on Collectors of Power. I think that was like our third episode, was the She-Ra episode.
Yeah.
And that was last August. So it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, look who's here.
Hey guys.
It's the Odd Man.
Still not getting any audio. I'm wondering if it's setting on my end.
It must
We're
be.
finally done eating and we came outside. Still can't hear.
We need a napkin. You got ketchup all over your face.
He can't hear us.
I know.
Check settings.
Oz, you got something in your mustache there. So, folks, this is very exciting. Oz is in Columbus. He can't hear us, but he's here. Can we turn on our closed captioning? Look, see? Hey, Oz.
He's out.
Oh, he's gone.
Must have bad reception there.
Yeah. It's strange that his audio is not working. When I popped in from the gallery, it worked okay. All right, can you hear us?
Yes, now I can hear you.
All right.
It's called the unmute button.
I'm totally not used to dealing with StreamYard from the app, but wanted to say hello to everybody. Of course, I was planning on being here for the whole thing. Unfortunately, our bus didn't show up late. Then we had to go out and, get something to eat while we're here in town. And we met up with a very special friend of the channel. You all know him.
Oh, yeah.
Emerald Knight Photos.
All right. Welcome.
And if you notice this beautiful graffiti art behind me here, we just ate at this really amazing restaurant here in Columbus, Ohio called ALL Burger. If anybody's in the area and you ever get a chance to check this place out, it is incredible. It's just like burgers and stuff, but it's phenomenal.
I love a good burger.
Yeah, me too.
My buddy Ziggy, he went ahead and ordered this fish burger. It's like an actual whole fish on the burger.
Oh, that's amazing.
Huge.
That's amazing. What did you get?
I got a spicy. It's funny, John and I actually ordered the same exact thing. We both got a spicy chicken burger with no lettuce because we're not rabbits. So,
so you guys ended up playing footsie then, since you got the same stuff.
A little bit. We were sitting next to each other in the booth. Oops, is Dawn watching? Oh no.
So
sorry, John.
I got to tell you, just down the street from the venue where PowerCon's at, there's an action figure store. I forget what it's called, but just to Google map it, they got some really cool stuff.
Oh man, well they're probably closed now. Otherwise, I'd say let's do a live toy hunt while we're doing Toy Frenzy for the hell of it. But
yeah, I'm sure they're closed, but check them out tomorrow.
Definitely will. Probably have some time before the convention opens, maybe to try and join in and do that. So. They comp to his meal to say that he should. Hey, you know what? Why not? We'll give him a little promo here. We had a really great meal. They've got the artwork isn't just outside here in the alley. It's all on the inside too, on all the walls, in the bathrooms, it's everywhere. It's phenomenal.
All right, what's the name of the restaurant again?
ALL Burger, because it's in an alley.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's perfect. Once you start seeing all the wild graffiti, you know you're there.
Yeah, that's great. So what's the on your agenda? What are you gonna do? What time are you gonna show up to the PowerCon tomorrow?
Oh man, well, first thing, of course, is always got to line up for the registration. Got to line up early. All kinds of panels tomorrow. They released their panel schedule really late, so trying to jump on board and see which ones we can catch. There's going to be Mega J is all upset because there's a bunch of panels coming tomorrow that he wants to see, and unfortunately he can't. And there were a lot of express rules about not recording the panels, so I can't make any promises. I'm not trying to get kicked out. What's going on, John? Good to see you, brother. So I'm not going to try to sneakily record if I can. Like, if there's signs everywhere that say I can't record, I'm not going to record.
That's too bad. I hope that they record them and then release them.
Yeah,
that would be the way I'd like to, especially because like Formo Toys is supposed to be showing off some new stuff this weekend. They teased a little bit earlier today.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I see that. Taking good notes? I'll try to, man. I was never good with the college note-taking thing.
You can take photos, just not video.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So no video, but we can take photos. That can work. I can take some pictures. But yeah, we're going to be lining up for different panels all throughout the day. I know I have a special request from somebody to try and pick them up one of the con exclusives, so I'm going to do my best to do that. Fortunately, that's with Ace, and that might be a little bit easier to do because a lot of these exclusives are being handled by the convention itself.
Oh yeah.
Quite a few of them are already like sold out, which is a bummer because if you didn't have the money up front when you ordered your tickets, you can't get them even as an attendee, which is really awkward. But I was kind of hoping for that. So, but still planning on meeting up with a bunch of people tomorrow. I know I already heard from JMac77. He's in town. We were trying to get him to sneak out. He was staying right down the street. We were trying to get him to come out and walk High Street. Like, we were walking for like over an hour just looking for some place to eat.
Yeah.
That's good. At least you got hungrier.
I got to tell you, though, taking the Greyhound up here, that was an experience, especially when they dropped you off at like some shady, abandoned gas station, and that's the Greyhound bus drop-off point.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going into human trafficking right now.
It's the same experience I've had every time I've ridden a Greyhound. Every time.
Well, it's like, in Baltimore, it's like this really big room with a lot of chairs and some, windows and stuff like that. It's like a bus stop on steroid. And then when you go to Pittsburgh, where we had our transfer, in Pittsburgh, it's a lot like an airplane. How you doing, sir? All right.
Oz is signing autographs already.
I was just, out here and enjoying this. All right, but out here just really excited. We were trying to...
Where's the hookers?
We hadn't found that part of town yet. I was trying to hit up Ted to see, Ted from Helidope Toys. He's local. He might know. I'm not just throwing him out there like that, like he hangs out with a bunch of, hoes and champs or anything. But
oh shit!
Oh man,
it's crazy. While we're walking around earlier, we stumbled into like some free concert that was just going on in the middle of the city. That was
I
pretty
love
cool.
those. Those are great.
Yeah. So we haven't even gotten to the toy convention yet, and it's already really exciting and a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So has anybody had any requests of what they want to see at PowerCon?
Joe's unmasking.
Yeah, got to see Joe's
I'll get
unmasking.
pictures of that before I get pictures of anything else.
Yeah. We got to see that.
Actually, it's like the perfect disguise because I will never recognize him without his mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he'll just be he could be standing right next to you right now.
You'll still recognize his voice though if he starts speaking.
I was gonna say, if I hear that voice and that particular enunciation of the F-bomb, then I'll figure it out. So
he does have long hair, so just look for someone with long hair.
Here's what you do: go to the bargain bins on the floor, Get yourself a battered, crappy old Stratos figure.
Here we go.
Give it to Joe. Give that to Joe. That's his
There we
present.
go. That's what we'll do. We're gonna find the shittiest Stratos that I can absolutely find. Watch, I'll end up finding the one with a blue beard.
Yeah, don't give it to
Don't give that
No,
away.
I won't give him that. But
Yeah, you gotta go find Motu Joe's booth, and you gotta bring that Stratos over there, and so you can entice Joe Amato to join you over there.
that'll be what I'll have to do for sure. But I'm still like super pumped up and excited about meeting everybody. Adam, I know I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
That's right.
At some point, we will certainly meet up. And of course, everybody else that's going to be out here. Like I said, J-Max already, messaged me saying he's here. I know Ed from Axion Figs out here. So, like, it's just going to be crazy. It's going to be like Toy Tube, but in real, in person.
Yeah.
And that's a really neat experience to say.
Yeah, that's great. Make sure you give our love to all of those guys when you see them.
Absolutely will do. And Danny, I see your comment about the Mondo Tila and Swifty Eyes. Look, if they're here, I'll get the pictures. I promise.
Oh yeah, we got to see all that.
Yeah, we definitely got like anything Motu related. I'm gonna be out there. Yes,
all the Formo stuff.
We will definitely any teases they do. I know that was like a big deal today. They put that teaser post up there. I was like, ooh. That's not just another variant of, what they've already released. That's something brand new. So I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's some kind of Mossman-y looking guy, I thought.
Oh, yeah, the Formo Toys one?
Yeah.
So,
that looks cool. Yeah.
But you can expect kind of some random lives tomorrow, possibly in this venue or this way, if I can manage it, if I'm allowed. Just as I'm walking around with several of us and just bringing you guys as much coverage as I can. Got to represent the frenzy all over the place.
Yep. That's right.
Unlike Maryland Toy Expo, hang on, it's in this lower pocket. I remembered the stickers this time.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't put one over the beautiful graffiti. I couldn't do it.
No, I'm glad you didn't. We are pro art in Toy Frenzy.
That's right. Although if I find a memorial statue, I might go over that. I don't know.
There you go.
Have you seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger statue?
Oh, there's an Arnold Schwarzenegger statue? Wait,
in front of the convention center. Somewhere along the main road. It's like in the middle of the convention center out in front. It's
all
like
right,
already.
We're on High Street right now. Are we heading in the right way to the convention center? Yeah. Well, all right, we're heading up that way right now. We're going to go find it.
We got to go say hi to Arnold.
Got to get to my favorite comedian, Arnold Braunschweiger.
Right, so, what are you most excited about seeing tomorrow, Oz?
To be honest, this is going to be crazy because, I'm not all about people all the time, but all of you guys, meeting everybody who's been watching us for the last year and getting to put, faces to all the names. As much as I'm going to enjoy being here, seeing any kind of new reveals that we get, and I'm definitely going to be all over Mythic Legions tomorrow. The biggest thing for me is just the experience of being here with everybody. Yeah. That's way more important than any toy that I'm going to buy.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you. I hope you have more fun than just don't worry too much about doing stuff for us.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. There's a motorcycle gang going by.
It's all right. I just farted, so it wasn't anything.
It was actually like two dudes on scooters.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm serious. It was actual motorcycles. Random side conversation about no motorcycle helmet laws here.
Oh.
Well, because they were just riding down the street with no helmets on. Baltimore, where we're from, got to have a helmet on, even if you're on just a bicycle. So.
Yeah. Same thing here.
So, yeah, we're heading down High Street now, heading towards the convention center. We're gonna find Arnie.
I love that.
Hey, why not, man? You know?
Is he dressed as? What do you think? What's he dressed as, Adam? He's just in a suit, or is he as
No.
Conan?
No, he's a bodybuilder, so just a little Speedos doing a pose.
Well, there we go. You know, all about the Arnie and the Speedo.
Hey, look who's in the look who's in the chat here.
Shawn Scavarna.
We miss you, Shawn.
Bro. We do miss you. I'm excited that I'll be seeing Jesse up here, but I'll definitely be missing you, Shawn. Yeah. That's why we got Legions Con coming up in November for.
That's right around the corner.
I know.
It's been a fast year.
Waiting for us to cross the street here.
You can go across the street when the traffic lights are against you.
Got to make sure we look both ways.
While you're live streaming.
It's very dangerous what I'm doing.
Your sister is is asking you to don't forget her stand.
Yes. Gotta get it. You will have sustained. She wants one of the most powerful stands in the universe from Ramen Toy. Gorgeous, gorgeous stands. That if you don't have one, definitely get one. It's really great because you can also put the card back in it. That's right, I'm shilling for Ace. Got to. Yeah. PowerCon exclusive.
Oh, we're supposed to scream every time we hear that stupid word.
Yeah.
That PB word today.
It's the word of the night, shill.
Shill? All right.
Oh. Shawn, if you're near a computer, pop on in.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll be all here. On your phone? Yeah, or on your phone, Shawn. That's what I'll do.
Or on your phone, yeah.
That's how we got this on the go here tonight.
Bud says, he eventually got one of those. One of each of those stands from Ramen. Cool.
Well, this weekend they've got the PowerCon exclusive clear blue. That's the one that Carol wants.
Oh, geez.
Thing looks like ice.
Wow,
that's cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. Well, Ace has definitely got a lot of cool stuff going on. I'll have to see what he will let me take a picture of and show or not.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to him on Sunday with Toy Connections. There's a couple things that he mentioned that I saw that he didn't want pictures of. But if he'll let me take all the pictures of Bad to the Bone, I'll be all over it.
We're anxious to see that.
I'm gonna cry when I touch it, probably. If he lets me. I'm hoping he'll let me. I'm just assuming right now.
He might cry as well.
He will. He certainly will when I try to run away with it.
He'll be coming with you.
Yeah.
He will.
Two for one.
That guy get tackled. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That just went right over everybody's head, I think. No, what I said earlier, Oz, when the motorcycles went by, as I said, just enjoy yourself, have a lot of fun. Don't worry too much about what you think we all might want to see. Just enjoy yourself.
Oh, of course.
Do your thing.
You know it, man. I mean, I've been looking forward to this trip for quite a while. It almost didn't happen, and now it's back on again. I got to live it up.
Yeah. Now,
stay away from Taco Bell.
Yeah, stay away from Taco Bell.
No Taco Bell. No bueno. I actually got surprised by the hotel I went to. The one that I
just
booked.
Sneak out in front of you somehow?
Ta-da!
Oh, more motorcycles. Hold on, guys.
I'm sorry. I'll keep my mouth shut.
No.
You keep talking. I just wanted to warn you that I wouldn't hear.
Tell us about the hotel.
Yeah, so it's like I booked it because.
Would you say it, Grandma, please?
It was pretty fairly priced because I was booking this very last minute compared to most of the other ones, And so I'm like expecting like some shabby place. And we go in there, man. And I'm like, oh, this is really fancy. What did I book? So the hotel's really nice.
Until you
And
turn the lights out.
is my mic out? Sorry.
No, I said
No.
until you turn the lights out. That's when everything.
As long as I don't spray the room and have some luminol with me, I won't have to worry about what I actually say.
Oh no.
Just wear earplugs. And...
Yeah.
But no, we'll be hopefully doing a Saturday night stream from the hotel with several of our friends straight from PowerCon.
That'd be fun.
Or we're all trying to organize a dinner. So if we can't do it at the hotel, then we'll do it right there in the restaurant in front of everybody.
Wow.
There you
So also
go.
might get us kicked out. So that sounded really ballpark.
They know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
That's right. They know what they asked for.
Yeah. Yeah. Danny Phillips says no UV lights, Oz.
Out of one.
Bud is going off about Taco Bell, the volcano burrito, nacho fries.
Hey, I actually enjoyed the volcano burritos back in the day. I don't know if my old man gut can handle them anymore.
Volcano burrito both ways, right? In and out.
Better out than in, I say.
Oh yeah, what was the name of that restaurant again?
Alley Burger.
Alley Burger. Okay, good. We got it, Thanos.
It's phenomenal.
So show them this video, and they'll let you eat their free tomorrow night.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping. I'm gonna tell them all go watch Toy Frenzy. Instantly, we'll have like 5 more views.
Carol says I may visit, but it has to be off cam.
All right.
Yeah, that's your prerogative, Carol. That's awesome,
right.
though.
That's right. Just as long as you join,
Yeah.
come hang out.
Yep.
We're gonna have another motorcycle in a minute, guys.
It's all right.
That's a lot
Just
of
a warning.
motorcycles. That just sounded like a toilet flushing.
There are some dog. Maybe it's Oz's stomach
Got one.
growling.
It might be from the volcano burrito.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Wow.
Someone's doing wheelies.
Sounds like aliens.
It was a whole gang. They had streamers and little bells on it.
They're going to PowerCon.
Well, they're early.
Sort
Then
of.
again, so are we, because we are here, guys.
You found
at the
Arnold?
convention center. No, I haven't found Arnold yet. I got to walk around.
Yeah.
But we're here.
Let's see it.
Convention Center. There is the Hilton. So
That's a handsome
No.
building.
now we just need to walk around and find Arnold. Everyone's gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
Pick up the
You're
pace.
like,
I want to see you run.
That ain't gonna happen.
You gotta climb the statue.
Yeah, you just ate, so you got some energy.
I gotta go put a Toy Frenzy sticker on Arnold's bikini.
Front or back, you decide.
Why not both? It'll be like a censor strip.
Don't get arrested, Oz.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys take the fun out of everything.
They'll know exactly. Let's see. How do we find out who did this? Somebody type in Toy Frenzy.
It's my calling card, man.
Yeah. I want to make sure that you come back
Still
with
no
zero.
sign of the elusive statue.
You got to come back with 0 stickers, Oz. That's the goal. You got to come back with 0.
Oh, that'll be easy. I'll slap them all over these trailers right here. Guerrilla warfare style.
There you go.
Okay.
Bud
So we're
says,
doing-
he says,
We've done this lap around the little lobby here. No Arnold. Bud says.
he says if you get arrested, put a Toy Frenzy sticker on the jail cell. Get those extra views for when they get out. Okay.
It's called planting a seed.
I'll get one put on the police officer that arrests me. How about that? I'll be that slick.
Right over his badge.
Yeah, on his holster.
Put it right over his badge number, so I can't report him.
Is that a sticker in your pocket, or?
Well, funny you should mention that.
What if they took Adam? What if they took Arnold away?
I don't know. I mean, he looked like a permanent, big bronze statue. I don't know.
There are people in
Hey,
Hey, Shawn.
we missed you, Shawn. How's it going?
Hey,
Slowly but surely. How are you guys?
Slowly but surely.
good to
We're
see
good.
you, brother.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Likewise. Likewise.
I was just listening to you. The newest episode of Legends of Grayskull podcast is out and ready for people to listen to, and it is a good one.
Yeah, the nostalgia. The
It's a
nostalgia episode.
And it's great. It really took me back to like the reality of video stores and the technology in our households and how we had to deal. I love the. It was Matt, I think, talking about how there were two different TVs. They were both hooked up to the same cable. So if you turn one TV on, you can see what the other person is watching.
That was the most counterintuitive idea that I've ever heard, but it was so 80s. I loved it at the same time.
Yeah, it's good. I recommend you all watch and go listen to that. It's really good. Don't listen to it right now. Wait until this is over and then go listen to it.
Wait till after this.
All right, got some insider info on the Arnie statue.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
We're gonna go down the street, make a right, and a little bit further down. There it is. We are on our way.
I've never been so excited to see Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mr. Olympia in a thong.
Yeah.
The whole show is about men in fur underwear. I mean, why not? We're just downgrading it to thongs now.
I'm gonna go get my thong furry underwear. Not manscaping for a week.
Back with a manscape. There's a little hot over there. It's just for you.
How do you guys feel about that? What if Arnold would have been He-Man and with that accent? How would you have felt about that?
I've been okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a hard time
Well, watching
hearing
this Conan, I kind of feel that way anyway.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Dolph had an accent too, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Dolph didn't even know how to speak the language yet. He was learning.
Yeah,
that's cool.
If it was mini comic version of He-Man, I think I would have accepted it better, probably.
Yeah,
because he had the vibe about it more. But yeah, it's like you can't have the market cornered on two of the same kind of character, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How many Germans does it take to be a barbarian?
All of them.
Yeah. Although Dolph is not German.
He was Swedish.
Yeah, he's Swedish.
Yeah. But then when you first met him, he was Russian, so that could completely confuse you. Probably.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you again?
Eastern European muscle man.
Nolan would have loved Arnold as He-Man. Yeah.
Right? I mean, he definitely had the physique for it over anybody else at the time. Because, although, let's face it, Dolph's got some good tone. Like, our toy was big and bulky.
Yeah.
Like muscle on top of muscle. And, Dolph had more of that athletic kind of muscle build. Whereas Arnold had bodybuilder muscle build, which is different. It's that muscle on top of muscle.
Yeah.
So
Ronald has given us a little education here. Arnold has a statue there because that's where he has his bodybuilding contest every year.
Oh.
Glorious. Well, that makes it, that makes it even better be here. Standing and basking in the glory of greatness. For physiques that I cannot obtain.
And
So-
Thanos says he has his aunt used to have a TV that would pick up audio from his cousin's walkie-talkie. Yeah, that's awesome.
You know, that was all fun with like the short band radios, is like how many different things they would get picked up on.
Yeah.
You know, you used to be able to get like drive-through wireless microphones back in the day. Pick those up on them.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got it.
Did you find it?
Eureka!
Oh, we found the butt cheeks and all.
Nice.
Butt cheeks and all.
All right. There you go.
Oh my
We got
god!
more people contributing to the delinquency here. Don was all ready to go slap the sticker right on the butt cheeks.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's great.
There we go, guys. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
The Arnold Brown swagger.
Good for you, Arnie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it out of the bright light specifically. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Olympia. Look at them toes.
My toes must break you.
Well, that pose would definitely break me. This dude's freaking massive. They even got all the vein texture right.
That's crazy.
I'm thinking what they did
You
was
know
they
about his
actually-
vein texture?
I'm just saying, man.
Every vein.
Every veiny portion. Kayla in the Sathanite, jeez.
I don't even know my own vein texture. You're talking about someone else that you've ever seen in person.
I'm starting a band called Vein Texture.
There you go.
Jeez.
It's hilarious.
The life. All right. Well, so far on
Hashtag
the
vein texture.
Hashtag Vein
I
Texture.
just did it. Oh, Skelly, we're starting to get to connected.
there we go, guys. We going into the after dark programming already?
Yeah.
What is after dark? I guess Shawn's here. Yeah, it works.
10:51 might as well. We're about
Oh,
9
look,
minutes
there's
early.
even a rat. There's like randomly just this rat.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it.
Did you see it?
Is it
I don't know if
playing
you
round
can
and
see it.
round?
The light might not be
Like a
good enough.
wheel?
It ran off into the bushes now, guys.
Oh,
He was joining the after dark party.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Welcome
So-
to Ohio.
First part of the PowerCon scavenger hunt. Find Arnie's veiny texture.
Rat droppings.
Rat droppings.
That's right, rat dropping. just
Motorcycles with streamers and bells.
part two. Ching, ching, ching.
They're fabulous bikers.
What does any of this have to do with toys? Absolutely nothing. That's why it's amazing.
Oh wait, Night One says there's an Arnold Schwarzenegger as He-Man
Oh, dear.
deepfake for the cartoon. That's amazing. Those
That-
Arnie deepfakes are great.
They are creepy accurate.
I'm
Like,
actually
yeah.
tired of seeing them. They pop up on Instagram too much.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I gotta say that is one of those things. I'm putting myself off camera because I'm smoking, and I don't know if Skelly wants that on his channel.
I don't care. I don't care. Smoking is a lost art, right? At this
Yeah.
stage.
Say the 1940s.
We are not
Yeah.
promoting this or saying anybody should do these terrible habits.
It's too bad it's not like a non-filtered Lucky Strike or something, and we could.
I
we
don't
could
smoke those anymore.
Camel
we could-
wides.
Camel wides. Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
like
extra wide.
Camel wides. That's like the '90s encompassed.
I know. That's my friends. He would sit across from me at a restaurant. He's like, "My Camel wides."
That's
Yeah.
right.
Whatever. I'll probably die of secondhand smoke.
Wait, there's something here from K-Roll. Oz need to find a Brutus Buckeye now, too. What the hell is that?
What's a
I would
Brutus
say
Buckeye?
beefcake.
Somebody look up a Brutus Buckeye for me.
Oz is turning his-
Don't ask that. You don't know what's going to pop
Yeah.
up.
Don't say
That's
it
why
out
I'm
loud.
asking them to do it, not me.
Like I told my tattoo artist when I got the cereal monsters put on my arm, I said that one of the characters is the Yummy Mummy. So he looked up Yummy Mummy and he got a bunch of
Oh no!
crazy shit.
All right. So I don't know if you guys can see
here.
that, that's the Brutus Buckeye. So I got to find one of those now.
Okay.
For
That's a-
anybody who is here in PowerCon, send me a picture if you find a Brutus Buckeye so that I can go find him. I will find it and I'll slap a Toy Frenzy sticker on it.
Let's see that up close again.
Hold on. Get it back up. And you guys see that okay?
Yeah, that is the stuff of nightmares right there.
Slightly cursed.
Yeah.
Talk about dead eyes of the soul.
Almost like
Ooh.
Teletubbies.
Buckeye, those are poisonous too, so that's an interesting choice for a mascot.
Well, I'm just going to say it. If I see him, I'm slapping a Toy Frenzy sticker on him.
Right on the forehead.
Right on it.
That's cool.
Toy Frenzy right here.
Well, Oz, I'm stoked that you're there, man. This is great. I'm so excited to see what kind of stuff you see tomorrow. Living by
so far about the 2 rats.
Well, let's see the other rat.
It ran off too quickly. It came running right from where there's this garden behind Arnie's statue. So it ran from that garden into this area over here, which you may have seen had some tables and chairs. So I'm sure they just run through here at night and pick up all the droppings that people did.
I doubt it's just 1 or 2. I bet you there's like 1,000 of them staring at you right now.
They're all
planning on trying to figure out how to eat me.
They're all inside the Arnold statue.
Wow, this statue is so lifelike. His muscles are rippling. It's a wave of rats and willies coming out.
That's right.
New Toy Frenzy segment, Man in the Street.
Yeah, that's right. Oz in the street.
Okay, so my sister is here saying, can they compete with Baltimore rats? They don't even hold a candle to them. They're not the size of dogs. So, not even a chihuahua. Oz in the street. That's right.
ROUSs.
Nostradamus Toys reporting live from the street.
Oh, that makes me happy. Bud says, spoiler, the rats are Joe's minions out dumpster diving for him.
Oh my God. Well, we got the Moo Girls happening and possible sexual acts in the street over there. Whoa, this really is turned into an After Dark episode.
Don't show it.
No.
Why? We only have more viewers.
Look, I was going to say, we only do that on Oz's streams with Prolap, apparently, and it becomes real shitty real fast.
Yeah, no. What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Pixel Dan Bendies. Con exclusive.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to pick one of those up?
I was thinking about it, maybe. I don't do the Bendies, really. Yeah. But because it is Pixel Dan and he's here, get him to sign it, maybe.
Yeah.
Be a cool collectible to have.
Yeah.
It's not many people I know on the indie market with their figures. You find some Ring of Honor and a couple of guys will get somebody to commission and make a small handful of wrestling figures for indie stuff. But you never get mass-produced indie wrestlers. So it's kind of nice to see that.
We got to have, we got to do paper dolls of us.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's what we can afford, guys.
Yeah. Xerox.
Xerox. I like how we've just haven't talked about my idea for the longest
time. The puppet
show?
Well, it was only...
First, we got to make the puppets.
I know.
We got to make the Muppets first.
Yeah. Just do the hand puppets. Just draw it on your hand. That'll be
no. We want the full felt experience of all Muppetry.
I don't know how. Yeah. We can make them out of socks. That's what we could do.
Okay.
Sock puppets. There we go.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, and then we got to have a musical episode.
Yeah.
Where we do musical numbers and randomly break out into dance.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, I'll have to sing instead of talk,
Yeah.
like the first Three Stooges episode.
Yeah.
First Three Stooges short.
Bud says have Thanos make pipe cleaner action figures.
Hey, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thanos can make the pipe cleaner bodies, and we'll get Ace to do toy tuber head sculpts for all of us.
That would be
Oh, jeez.
amazing. That'd be so cool.
You could probably, just gonna say for Oz, Shawn, and me, probably pretty much just have the same head with slightly different facial hair.
Yeah, we have shared parts.
Yeah.
So I've got a little bit longer beard. Adam's got the shorter beard, and Shawn wishes he could grow a beard.
I'm just that big man in the moon. That's all I am. So
I love it, Shawn.
with some glasses. That's about it.
I like that. That's a good look.
It is. It is a good look.
You're the reason why the tides come and go. The waxing and the waning of the tides is because of Shawn.
I'll tell
all
you, so one look that blew my mind is I looked at the deep fake, and that's Arnold He-Man.
That's pretty great. That's really great.
The only problem I have with it is I really wanted it to be his voice doing the "I'm Adam, Prince of Eternia, defender of the secrets of Grayskull," and instead it's like him just talking through it in like almost a tutorial, and I'm like, I wanted to hear the "by the power of Grayskull."
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll work on it for you. I'll make it happen.
Thank you. We got to get, Pixel Dan does a pretty good Arnold voice too. We got to get Oz and Pixel Dan to do Arnold voices back and forth.
And instead of I have the power, it's not a tumor.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be a good one. That would be a really good one.
Danny says we have to dress up as Motu and Pop and sing theme song to Secret of the Sword.
Jesus.
Secret of the Sword. Count me out, Danny. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I even have that in me ever.
Sure.
No.
I don't think I'm graceful enough for that.
I'm already sweating just at the idea of it.
Me too. Wow. I was sweating before I had the idea of it. Oh, wait. Actually, I will say it is very comfortable here compared to most other places in the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty nice here today, too. It's 93 here in the Central Valley of California, which is...
I was going to say, that's the nice cool weather.
Yeah.
Getting ready for fall.
Yeah, it's going back up next week to the hundreds, but...
I think we all are next week. Everybody's got the high temps coming.
It's scary, man.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. You must do it now. Do it now.
Shawn, you're good at that too, man.
Darn right.
Yeah.
I have to keep it down because the kids are upstairs trying to sleep. Otherwise, I would be letting loose a lot more with it. But
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be okay. Just let them join in.
They'll be having Arnold nightmares.
I have had them attached to my hips since about 7:30 this morning. I'm good. I need a break.
Yeah.
We have had adventures all day long. I'm just like, I'm good. Please go to bed for the love of God.
I get it.
Oh,
There's enough bread.
Let's see it.
I'm Arnold, Prince of
By the time I see them, they're running into the bushes. I wish I could help. Hold on. We'll try to come over here and we'll sit at some of the chairs and see if we can get close-ups. If they come out, they'll probably come out and ask for some food. But like I heard a little squeak behind me and I looked and there it was running off into the bushes.
Excuse me, sir, can I have some food, please?
As I sit over here, there's going to be like 40 of them that are going to run out and come get me.
So what'd you do your first night at PowerCon? Oh, we were chasing rats.
I got mauled by rats.
Checking out Arnie's veins.
Oh, man.
Vein texture. The rippling muscles of Arnold Braunschweiger in vein texture.
First night
That's
of power,
hilarious.
drained the vein and became Rat King. Check.
Yeah. Okay. It's right there by the bushes. It's running. I don't know if you can see it when it moves. It's standing still right now. I mean, I can see
It
it.
knows
Oh,
it's on camera. It's like,
John-
it's a close up.
John's trying to put some light on him. See if, he ran. He's further down, John.
Oh my God, there's
You're
Bigfoot.
right.
We got a runner. We got a runner.
We got a runner.
Wouldn't that be awful if John was attacked by 30 rats right now?
One stuck on his head. You know.
What do you guys want to see at PowerCon? Rats!
Caught on film. Poor John.
What was your exclusive? I got rabies. I mean, last year at Legends Con, people came up and said their exclusive was COVID. So I mean, that's a
Right. So every time we do the Oz in the Street segment, we've got to have a rat counter.
That's right.
Think about the like
Master Splinter.
17.
Yeah,
Master
totally.
Splinter. Master Splinter and the Rat King about to duke it out in the middle of this courtyard here.
That's Rizzo.
Very cool.
Yes. Rizzo. Full on karate rat.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they'll just keep you going round and round.
Round and round.
Boy, that joke just went dead right there.
That's right.
The band's Rat, for crying out loud. You know?
I know. That's why I started singing it, but I just can't sing.
Oh, man. I guess they all can't be funny.
I think we've scared them off now because they're not coming out anymore.
They've had enough.
Too much.
You're not giving them any food. That's the issue.
It's because I ate it all already. Right off the ground. I mean, what?
They say don't eat the gum off the sidewalk.
They say that, but
they tell me not to do a lot of things.
oh, we lost Shawn there for a second. There.
And he's back.
I'm back. I'm here.
Oops, I heard more squeaking, but it wasn't a rat.
So how's John and Ziggy doing?
How we doing, boys?
Good.
So far, nobody has rabies yet.
What are they interested in seeing tomorrow?
All right. Well, let's pass it along here.
Yeah, Emerald Night photos. What do you? Or is that? Oh yeah.
You go round table. Here, you can hold it.
Wash your hands afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably want to wash your hands before.
Definitely the panels. I've never been to any of those big panels before, so maybe possibly seeing some other toy tubers like Oz was talking about.
Yeah.
More rats.
More rats probably.
The band shows up. Yeah.
And then hopefully I don't bring my bank account too bad. So
yeah.
That's gonna be the hard thing. But overall, I mean, just enjoying. Like I was telling Oz earlier at dinner, just getting to meet everybody and not just in a convention atmosphere, but just afterwards. Kind of just hanging out and just shooting the breeze, talking to toys, but then just other stuff in general. We were talking about football earlier because we were both. I didn't realize he was a big football fan.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's cool.
Ravens. All right, now passing it over to Ziggy.
All right, Ziggy, how about you?
Where am I? Okay. I was just excited for the trip. We were in 3 major cities in one day. We left from Baltimore. We had a layover in Pittsburgh, and now we're in Columbus.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And I'm waiting for a Danny DeVito statue to pop up next to Arnold.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is the? Hey, listen. I just want to put this out there into the ether, so it gets picked up in the zeitgeist. Where is the Danny DeVito statue? Why isn't there a Danny DeVito statue?
Well, because when it's standing next to Arnold, you don't see it because he's so short.
But we need one. We need one. They should just make the pedestal higher, so Danny's up there.
Raise the pedestal for Danny.
Yeah. We need
That's a hashtag right there. Raise the pedestal for Danny DeVito. It's a cause. So I've also noticed they got Baltimore tree ornaments over here. Got some plastic bags hanging out in the trees.
That's the Midwest for you.
Restaurant, they had the drink Purple Rain.
Oh, they had a drink called Purple Rain?
Oh, there
it's
you go.
alcoholic, though. I can't drink that.
Yeah.
As much as I'd probably love to. Can't drink that. I appreciate that. Yeah, we were walking around looking for places to eat, and everything was closed at around 7.
Yeah.
Which is around what time we showed up.
So we're passing by all these bars and stuff, and I'm like, I really don't want to eat in a bar. Like, I try to keep myself out of that atmosphere as best as I can.
I get it.
And so, I was like really trying to avoid that. And I mean, they still had like a bar in this place, and it was very like, the atmosphere was very bluesy, like a blues bar. When you go inside, but with all this cool art, and it just definitely overshot everything bar-like about it. Plus, we sat away from the bar in the more restaurant portion of it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. I was just reading up in the chat here, seeing what's going on. We got to talk about how Dolph Lundgren being in the sequel to Kindergarten Cop. Chicken strips in the world are in bars. It's true. Very true. I mean, it's pub food at its best. Some of the best wings you can get are in bars.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about like, different like wing restaurants and like Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff like that. Like, look, man, bars have the best wings, period. Especially in Buffalo.
That's true.
All right, guys. Well, I'll probably be signing off here from the phone because as my battery drains rather rapidly when we're on this. Okay. Again, if there is anything you guys, want to see some of, send me a message and shoot it to me, and I will try to find it. On the list now is Buckeye, apparently. And I will take a picture of that after I smack him in the head with a Toy Frenzy sticker.
Yeah.
And I will report on the number of rats that I've seen. It's funny. I was mentioning earlier how clean the city looked comparatively to where I'm from. And yet, at the same time, this is like the only place I've seen rats. So...
Where did Skele get that Filmation shirt?
Oh, John wants to know where you got your Filmation shirt.
T Public.
T Public.
Yeah.
All right, get your Filmation shirts at T Public, people, and get your Toy Frenzy shirts at the merch store.
That's right. We haven't sold anything in the merch store for quite a while, so folks, there's stuff down there. Yeah, you can pick yourself up some merch.
Definitely represent the Toy Frenzy. You know what it is? We need hats. We need like hats and beanies.
Oh yeah, I think I can add that to the roster.
Yes, I want a Toy Frenzy beanie for myself most of all. Because winter months are coming, and I'm going to need to cover the bald with something warm, not just a bandana.
That's a good idea. I think they have real fur hats.
There we go, fur hat, so I can put hair back on my head.
Davy Crockett. Raccoon
there we go.
Hats.
The Daniel Boone hat.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you got to put that up for sure.
I drove past.
That'll sell like hotcakes.
Tell you what, man. Earlier, we drove past. Somebody lost their Daniel Boone hat on the side of the road.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was a hat.
Oh, I see. It was made out of possum.
Right.
I get it. I'm a little slow tonight. Sorry.
John's here ordering merch as we speak.
Hey, there you go. Cool.
He's getting the coffee mug.
Nice.
What I really should have done is ordered it and hoped it would have been here in enough time, but got the Frenzy Needs You. That shirt. Thank you again very much, Highly in Dread, for that design. It is like it's a perfect little meme shirt. I love it.
Hylian, if you're watching this later, we miss you.
I thought he was pointing too.
Oh,
a very big rat. Oh, it's running. I don't know if you guys can't see that.
Oh, dang.
Sorry.
We want to see your campfire with the rat on the stick.
That's right.
That's what you'll see later after I hunt them all down. Oh, do you see that big thing running there? See that?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm too far away. But of course, it runs like 100 times. Everything runs 100 times faster than I can do.
Is it the Mothman?
I wish it was Mothman. I'd have to go back to Baltimore for that. Virginia Chesapeake area. Oh, I got pebbles in my shoes.
Uh-oh.
No,
Like, you know how when it gets stuck in the tread, and then when you're walking, it feels like you got a rock in your foot.
He's gonna look closer, and it's gonna be rat dropping.
See, that's what I was just.
That's what it is.
Bum,
Definitely
bum,
rat.
bum.
I got that rat scat.
It's rat skulls.
Rat skulls.
I actually have a couple of those. So he
I
ran over
believe it.
here. Oh, look, they've got one of those boxes that's supposed to trap them.
It just serves as an apartment.
It just attracted you.
Yeah.
Apparently. So, well, night one of PowerCon, rats acquired.
But I love it. We got to tell that night one of PowerCon. Where's night one? Is he still watching?
There we go. Night one of PowerCon.
Yeah.
Rat.
Well, Oz.
We just ruined the tourism for the
Totally
area.
have. We completely.
Don't go there.
crashed.
They got rats just running.
Don't
in
go by the
streets.
Arnie statue. There's rats.
Ohio has Frogmonger.
Well, you know, if they had Frogmonger, frogs
That's
would eat the rats.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, all right, guys. Well, I will sign off. Oz in the streets. New segment. Rat Catcher Supreme. Well, actually, I haven't caught shit yet. I'm just watching them.
I want to see you chase one.
Barely
I
caught
got
them on
you.
film. Got you good, fucker.
It's like those videos you see the people chasing the chickens.
Here, I got a hashtag for you. Oh wait, I misspelled it. I misspelled it. I said supreme.
Leave it. That's it. Can't change it now.
Nope. Can't change it. It's forever. It's on the tube.
It's Supreme.
Supreme.
You guys had those PowerCon memory.
Night one of PowerCon is here.
Night one of PowerCon. Sounds like an Autobot. Roll out.
Transform the wall out.
Oh shit.
You know, if I tried to roll out, it would just be faster if I walked. Because all that rolling around on the ground takes a long time to get anywhere.
Supreme.
That Supreme would be is we could get a bunch of subs. That's what it is. We get a Supreme subs.
Everybody.
Shawn. We'll have Dawn confirm that. She'll probably be like, yeah, okay.
Oz on the streets, Frenzy in the sheets. Good one, Shawn.
I couldn't resist.
Man.
The minute he said Oz on the street. Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
That just sounds like I'm a hooker.
It's after.
You're talking about the hookers earlier. Turns out I'm just one of them.
Oh, that's good.
You got to pay for toys somehow.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
that's right. They ain't cheap, friends. Let me tell you. Show some leg, feet pics, whatever you need. All right, guys.
Slick sheets.
My third time signing off. I'll see
right.
you all later with some more Oz in the streets tomorrow.
That's right. Well, hey, I'm so glad you're there. I'm so glad this happened, and I'm excited for you, man.
Definitely. Look at the lighting. It got really good because they have all these lights in the pavement right here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I look fantastic. Ow! Never mind. That hurt really bad when it shined under my glasses and hit my eye.
I thought he got bit by a rat.
Rabies is not a tumor. All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have fun,
Alrighty.
everybody.
Yeah, you have fun. Have a good night.
Oh, I
See
will.
Have a good
See
night.
you.
John and Ziggy as well.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, John. Bye, Ziggy.
Bye.
My camera crew for the week.
Yep.
See ya.
Ziggy will go up to the Columbus complaint department, talk about the rats.
Yeah. Oh man. That's so cool, Adam. I'm excited for you too, man. You get to be there tomorrow, and
Yeah.
how many?
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
How many PowerCons have you gone to?
Just one last year. This will
Okay.
be my second.
This week, second.
Yeah, but we're bringing, like, my son will be there, my wife will be there. We're bringing our dogs. We're getting like a dog-friendly Airbnb because that's cheaper than like getting like the kennel. So
Yeah.
that's how we're doing it.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
great. The whole family.
Yeah.
You can have the dogs chase the rats.
There we go. I got the one who's been on camera before. I'm positive he could be a little rat dog.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You'll catch him and eat him.
So.
That's awesome. And then lick you because you know how dogs are.
Right, of course.
Yeah. Shawn, are you a little? Are you missing out? Feel like you're missing out on not going to PowerCon, or you're just focusing all your energy on Legends Con?
I would like to have been there.
Financially,
it just was not an option. Like Jesse was texting me a little while earlier this afternoon, and
asking for money.
We touched base. He's like, "Next year, man. Next year." I'm like, "Yeah, next year." So, that's the plan. So we'll see what happens. I pretty much got to start saving January 1st through the rest of the year to get that going for me. But yeah, hopefully it works out. So
that's cool. Yeah. I got to start saving yesterday if I want to make it happen.
I should have. That's the thing.
We could get that Studebaker. You know, that thing might break down a few times.
Yeah, that's right. I got to have backup money for that.
Yeah.
I'll grab the banjo.
That's right. That's how we'll earn our keep on the road.
I actually own a banjo, so I'll bring it.
Yes.
Right.
Fantastic. So yeah, Shawn, you missed that part of the conversation where we're gonna rent an old Studebaker and hit the road.
Well, I mean, it's very Muppets-esque. I would not have expected anything less out of you, and that's how you roll. So
that's right.
But
you're rolling.
Roll on felt wheels.
That's where all the puppet money went.
Exactly.
So.
That's right. All the puppet money.
All the puppet money went to the tires. That's what happened.
I got another one.
Belt tires.
Puppet money. Yeah, there you go.
Skelly with the hashtags tonight.
I know. You know what? When my brain's not working very well, at least I can do that.
Mm.
Yeah, it was fun having Oz on the show night one. Yeah, that was good. I'm glad that he was able to zoom in or StreamYard in from the streets.
Mm-hmm. The mean streets.
The mean streets of Ohio. Columbus.
Yeah. Yep. It's fun.
So, Shawn,
mm-hmm.
Big question for you.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about for Legends Con? I know that's a ways down the road, but what when it comes to conventions like this,
mm-hmm.
what do you guys get most excited about?
For me personally, it is just going to. It's almost like a reunion when you go now. When you're in that community, the minute you walk in, you're basically shaking hands or hugging most people that you run into. So that to me is like last year when I went, I was shocked that there were people coming up to me going, "Hey, I watched your show." And I'm like, I didn't even go there with that mentality. I went in there just like, I'm here to be, a part of the convention. Yeah. So for me, that was pretty mind blowing. This year is the first year where I'm gonna finally be in the same room with the douche. So that's gonna be pretty historic for us because I've known him for about 5 years now, and we wanted to go to the final PowerCon that was out in California.
Yeah.
And he got out there. I financially couldn't pull it off that year like I was hoping to. So it's like every single time we've tried, there's always been like, well, like last year his sister-in-law got married, and his wife would never let him down if he went to Legends Con.
Instead,
he's like, I have to do this. I'm sorry. She scheduled it the same weekend as Legends Con, and I was like, well, what's more important, your sister-in-law or your friends? And he goes, I got to live with my wife. And I'm like, but what's more important? Like, you don't have to live with your sister-in-law. But it just worked out that way. So last year it was just me and Jesse. So this year it'll be Curtis, Jesse, Matt, me, and with Oz going too.
Yeah.
It's, there's like it's like those NBC. They'd have those like Thursday nights where the crossovers would happen. This is going to be that. When we go to Legends Con, we got Toy Frenzy meets Legends of Grayskull meets Off-World meets Shooting the Shelf, and Just Shelve it is like, geez, you know, like it'll be crazy on that level alone. So
that's fantastic.
But like for PowerCon for me, I pulled up the one thing that I really wish I could be there to see personally. Eamon O'Donoghue, who worked on, he was on Roast Google Dinner. He was one of the first hosts of the show, along with Val and Pixel Dan and everyone. He's been working with the Frazetta girls, and they are now producing Frank Frazetta action figures, and this was actually out for pre-order in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
beautiful. And I had to do this one because it fits the aesthetic I love of Mythic Legions, but it's a character that I've always hoped to have in action figure form.
Yeah,
that's Dark Wolf. He'll be revealing that at his booth. His booth is booth 436. So he'll have the prototype and I think the inbox samples to show off, and you'll be able to, you know, touch it and take a look at it. From what I understand,
is he 7 inches?
Yeah, he's pretty much around your typical action figure, like 6-7 inch tall and stuff.
He'd look great next to War Dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll grab some pictures, Shawn.
And then the next one they're producing, if you know the movie Fire and Ice, they're doing Tigra next.
Oh, so cool.
So and so for me, I'm like, well, here's a side street I didn't know I'm going to need to invest in, but now I'm going to be going that route. And honestly, the prices on them, I mean, they're $70. So granted, they're collector pieces in that way, but it comes with a decent amount of accessories where you don't feel like you're getting skimped out on for that price. So that is one that I really wish I could be there to see. But tomorrow night, I'll promote it real quick now, and I'll do it at the end of the show too. Tomorrow night on Off-World, Curtis, I think Matt will be on, Jesse possibly if he can get on, being at PowerCon, and we're having some other special guests. We're going to be looking at the reveals that the Horsemen are going to be doing tomorrow for the next wave of Cosmic Legions. So after they do the reveal, we'll be on right after that, and we're going to go over what they talked about. So feel free to show up and you know, comment away all you want on the reveals, and if you liked them, if you didn't. So yeah,
that's right. No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it, and then we ban you. It's okay.
I hate this.
Jesse has to ban the people. That's the rule, though, because he already banned one person who didn't say a damn thing. So he can ban them from PowerCon this time, I guess. But, we'd love to give them crap about that.
That's funny. I had a blast talking with Jesse and Curtis last Sunday night.
Yeah,
that was awesome. I've known Curtis in passing online like for years now, and it was really great to finally get a chance to talk to him. I've talked to Jesse, quite a bit compared to other folks out there in the community. So it was a lot of fun to talk to those guys. It was a great conversation.
Yeah,
it was great to meet them.
Yeah, Curtis is he's a bit of a wild card because I've been doing Off-World with him, and I'm like, there's still days where I'm like, this is what we're mad about today. Okay, we'll work with that.
We talked about that.
He's a little like I don't know. He reminds me of Wolverine. One minute he's fine and he doesn't want to pop his claws. The next minute, all of a sudden, he's like raging over there. You're like, now what happened? It's like, this guy said this, and you're like, you had to make it that big of a deal? Yes, it affects me. Okay. All right.
I think it's good to have authentic. I think it's good to have we talked about this. It's good to have authentic feelings.
Yeah.
It's also good to take perspective, though. It's good to be like, okay, hold on. what do I do with these authentic feelings?
There is that, and the funniest part for me is the more Matt and Curtis interact, the more the two of them are way more similar than they ever expected, and they both hate each other more because they don't want to be as similar as that.
They're becoming the same. They're becoming. I got it. They're becoming Murtis.
Oh, here we go again.
Hashtag Murtis.
Hashtag Murtis.
I love it. Oh God! But no, like Matt will say that to me in private sometimes. I'm not revealing too much by saying this, but he's like, it is pissing me off that I did not know how much like Curtis I am, and I'm like, well, the difference. I mean, there is some differences. I mean, the ego isn't quite there with the douche. He loves getting made fun of versus Curtis. It's like Curtis, but it's hysterical. Just
I love how the it's with you guys. It's like a family, and being part of the extended family is great.
Sure,
love seeing how those things, how everything's evolving, and it must be amazing to meet everybody in person. Meeting the Dooch in person was awesome. We didn't get an enormous amount of time to chat, but it was really nice to talk to him in Anaheim.
Yeah. It still blows my mind. It's like you two actually got to meet. That I'm like, I haven't been in the same room with him yet. But we had thousands of hours of messaging back and forth that we can draw and everything. But no, I think that's going to make LegionsCon probably the best thing for me this year. Is just all of that cohesion. We're all going to finally be there, and we're all going to get to hang out. And I mean, there's even like a restaurant in the hotel from what I heard. So it's like, we don't even have to leave the hotel. We're just going to be in the hotel. The manager will probably hate us by the end of Sunday evening, but yeah, it'll be fun. So
they'll be like, why does everything smell differently?
All those fanboys.
It's Murtis.
We have a case of a Murtis. Get over here quick.
Yeah.
This place.
Bobby, we gotta get over there somehow for next PowerCon.
We'll try, yeah.
Yeah.
It smells like Murtis.
It smells like Murtis. Oh yeah. A good one, Adam. That's awesome. Hey, Rolando, good to have you. Fantastic to have you here. And folks, if I missed anybody in the chat, I apologize. We've gotten a little carried away, and I haven't really been paying very close attention to it. So if you popped in and popped out, I'm sorry if I missed you. But for all of you that are still here and are all watching, I'm glad you're here. So, all right, Adam, what are you anticipating the most for PowerCon?
Definitely the panel I'm going to be on with Pixel Dan and Emiliano and Josh Van Pelt. I definitely want to check out Eamon's table. I've not met him in person. I was a longtime fan of Roast Google Dinner. He's a great artist, so I want to check out his stuff. Formo Toys. I also like just wandering the toy sellers and just look and see what all kinds of weird treasures you can find. I don't buy most of it, but I do like to check it out.
Yeah.
I'm always looking out for bootlegs. I love that stuff, even though I haven't bought any, except I got one bootleg Beastman, but looking for that stuff is great.
His dog's telling you to shut up.
I know. It's like every time I talk, it's like, shut up.
He's like, don't bootlegs. Come on.
Bootlegs. I don't like that word.
I'm not allowed
against the law.
That's right. Bobby, what were you gonna say?
No, I was going to ask: is PowerCon big enough to take a couple days to look through, or can you do like look at all the toys in one day?
You could do it in one day, but you'd want to take like one of the longer days and just like be there start to finish.
Okay.
But there's a lot to see.
Yeah, because I've been to a couple toy cons before, and I'm in and out within like an hour and a half. So I was just curious,
No, it's not like that. It'd be like all day kind of thing.
Okay.
To get through it all.
The thing about, like, I went to RetroCon and that's out near Philly, and the Horsemen were at RetroCon, and the next thing you knew, because you know people, you're going to dinner with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing you know, you end up at somebody's house and it's like 1 a.m. and you're still sitting there having a couple beers at their table, getting to talk shop about toys, like, so in the case of somebody who's in the community doing a show, you have a better chance than not to be like drawn into that kind of a side of it too. And so like you can do the look, and granted, I've never been to PowerCon, but I'm just saying in general, now that you're a part of this kind of stuff, you can do the look around and spend an hour and a half, but then at the end of the day, you might end up going off and doing some stuff with other people anyway.
Yeah.
And it's the community aspect. And that's why, like I said, Legions Con for me is like, I have to go to Legions Con each year now that I've started going in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And
no one would hang out with me. It'd be like, Bobby, that one from Toy Frenzy? Yeah, that fucking idiot.
Look at him standing over there like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a punker.
I don't need to. I'm gonna leave in a half hour. I'm out of here.
Yeah, the place sucks.
You bring to it what you want. If you want to be that guy in the corner doing this, you could do that. But I'm just saying.
I'm pretty approachable.
Yeah. Like there's definitely. It's the craziest thing to go like, you're a fan, you love this stuff, but then when you start getting to meet these people and they become people that you chat with on the regular and stuff, it really does feel like, holy crap, this is like a family reunion or a high school reunion for people you wanted to be hanging out with.
Yeah.
To a high school maybe, but yeah.
The one in Anaheim, Bobby, we went one day. We came and went. Came in, left, went to go eat, came back in. And, I made it around all the booths in about 3 times.
Yeah.
Sort of about 5 hours. But I think it's gotten bigger now that it's moved beyond just Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, because I remember when it first came out, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. He-Man con. And I was like, I'll wait for a few more years till it gets bigger and bigger. And then, life got ahead of me, and then all of a sudden, it's in freaking Ohio now.
It's not just He-Man anymore.
Right? Yeah, and that too as well. So that kind of like takes a little bit of the excitement of going out of it, because it's not just He-Man anymore. But there's a lot of things I don't care about. So
tell them you walk in. That's okay. Just make your stand right there. I'm here for He-Man. I don't give a damn about the rest of this. If it doesn't have enough He-Man, I want my money back right now. Simple as that.
There's a lot of things here I don't care about.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Needs more power.
Yeah. Where's the power? I think it would be fun. I like to look at. I'm with Adam. I like to look at the weird shit, like the bins. The oddball stuff that just shows up out of nowhere that you never seen before, and then stuff people are making. Of course, that's like always super cool. And I haven't had the experience that Shawn is talking about. Meeting with Matt he's the only person I knew there. I saw a couple familiar faces, and I met Motu Joe through Matt. When I was there, I was like, I know that guy, but I didn't really know them. And so Matt was like my conduit to a small part of that world when I was there. But if we were to go now, it would be a different experience. And I kind of think that would be lovely to be able to meet these folks in person and hang out
that'd be
with
the
them.
big main reason I would go, is just to meet everybody.
That would be the main reason for me too. And that's why when just recently in the last couple of days, I've been like, maybe I should start thinking about this in a serious way for next year. But
refund that Snake Mountain.
Yeah. Wait, what? What did you say?
I said refund that Snake Mountain.
Oh,
Start now.
refund the Snake Mountain.
Yeah.
Start
No,
with.
not the one you made. I'm talking about the one you said from Amazon.
I'm like, wait a minute. Do I have to give Manny his money back and go get the Snake Mountain?
No.
Oh,
Or I should say cancel.
no.
I should say cancel. I used the wrong word.
Yeah. Cancel the Snake
Cancel
Mountain.
the Snake Mountain.
Manny, I've had such a change of heart.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did.
No, I didn't mean that.
I did get the Grayskull back, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. If we could put the Grayskull on a wagon and drive that across the United States from California, that might be something.
Just wear it and ride a bicycle.
I'll cut the center out and put it around me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Be like Forrest Gump, you know.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
would be following you with the camera with this bicycle riding Grayskull.
Look at this guy. It's the camaraderie that I think I'm most attracted to at this stage. That might be nice. Plus, it would be great to meet all you guys in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, up until Legends Con, I was doing like comic conventions with Jesse a bunch.
Yeah.
And it was that kind of a feel for me. It was just, okay, I'm getting maybe like Jesse and maybe one or two other buddies of ours. And we head down to Baltimore. We go and do it for a day. Maybe we might do it overnight. We did that one year where we spent the whole weekend. But there was this feeling going to those where it's like, my God, in the first day, number one, my feet are tired from walking around in there all day long. But then I've seen it all. And then when you go back the second day, it's still jammed. There's all these people, whatever, and like the first Legends kind of went to with Jesse, I knew more than he did because he didn't even have a foot in the community yet. He was literally like, I remember when we were going to go, I kept going, I just want to go to meet the people because there's going to be a lot of people that I've been in touch with online that will be there and it'd be fun to shake their hands. And he looks at me, he goes, you're like telling a drug addict that we're going to go into a crack house. He's like, this is not a good idea for me right now. I go, no, you don't have to buy anything. Just come to it. We'll buy the tickets. We'll do whatever. If you find stuff you want to buy. He left with like so much stuff. He's opening in my car and he's like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. And from that moment on, he's like, now I'm hooked. And then last year when we went, like I said, we're like shaking hands with people and people are listening to the show and they want to come over and say hi. And I'm like, I have never experienced that. That was one of the weirdest moments of my life. Like I'm usually the guy going up to somebody going, you remember that time you worked on Masters? That was awesome. And then I don't know what else to say to them.
Chris Farley from Saturday Night Live.
Exactly. Like when I met Cornboy for the very first time at Intern for the Day, I literally said to him, I looked at him and he looked at me and we just kept looking at each other. I go, I honestly, the only thing I can think of now is the Chris Farley interviewing Paul McCartney skit, and that's all I got. And I'm telling you, I feel like a freaking moron trying to talk to you. And he started laughing, and he goes, well, at least you got me to laugh. And I go, it's something. I'm at least starting off on the good foot, And then from there, I've talked to him since then, and it's not nearly as challenging. But it's that, how do I broach just saying hi to somebody and do it where it's not just, I love what you've done on Masters of the Universe, and be that guy, But, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I love that you've gotten to know those folks, and that's very cool.
It's pretty nuts, yeah. Because, like I said, the roast Google dinner stuff, I was like binging the hell out of that when I got into classics, and I, it's like you hear these names, you hear these people, and then all of a sudden you're just like, you're Cornboy. This is crazy. You should not be anywhere near me. Why is this? I'm here. This is nuts. Yeah. So. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, I was that was my entry into Masters podcasting was roast Google dinner, and I was playing catch up. You guys were listening before me, and I was just catching up on old episodes, and then they stopped.
Now they're not available online anymore.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That does suck. That does suck. That's awful. So guys, What else? I think that's it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I gotta get all kinds of stuff ready tonight still.
Yeah, you gotta pack up, and I'm sure it's gonna be a. Oh, I forgot to ask. Are you driving?
Yeah, we're driving tomorrow morning, so.
Oh man, I love a good road trip.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Dogs and everything.
Dogs, kids, snacks, the whole bit.
That's
Massive hysteria.
Massive hysteria. Dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats. I
whistling
automatically
zippity
just
doo
go
dah,
to-
your assholes.
How long the trip is that going to be for you?
It's like 7 hours or so.
Ooh,
Probably,
okay.
Yeah, it's a good trip.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kid.
Well, gentlemen, what's coming up for you guys? Anything exciting on the agenda for the future? We already talked about Legions Con. We talked about this busy weekend for you, Shawn. Do you want to promote that again real quick?
Legends of Grayskull. The latest episode is out there, like Skelly said. Thank you for that earlier, by the way. And tomorrow night, the Horsemen will be doing the unveiling of the next Cosmic Legions wave. After that show, you can join us on the Off-World YouTube channel, and we will be going over that and having our own after party. So feel free to join. That'll be our contribution to the Friday night that we always are supposed to show up in Off-World together.
Nice. That's great. Adam, you want to talk about the panel?
Yeah, it's panel is going to be just kind of a chat. It's like most powerful toy history in the universe is the title of it, which Val came up with. So it's me, Pixel Dan, Emiliano Santalucia, and Josh Van Pelt.
Yeah.
Those are the two guys from the Power and Honor Foundation. So we're just gonna kind of shoot the breeze, talk about some of the work we've done, some of our the things that surprised us the most in our research, sort of what people get wrong about it. Just kind of a conversation along those lines.
That's so cool. I'm so excited. Whatever I can find online from that conversation is going to make me very happy.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're watching this and you're like, I got my camera, I'm going to go do it. Don't do it and get in trouble. I don't want you to get kicked out of PowerCon. But
probably do audio.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that'd be good. Yeah.
Next week when we talk about it, we'll get in deep with how everything went. So
yes,
I'm excited about that. The post PowerCon party next week.
There you go.
The post PowerCon hangover.
Everybody's looking really haggard and tired.
Right.
Party for some, hangover for.
Yeah, party for some, hangover for most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully not a lot of people get COVID this time around. That I heard people talking about that from last time. Or was that Legions Con?
Legions Con was that last
Legions
year,
Con was the COVID con.
I am absolutely going to be updating my vaccination before I head out to New Jersey for that one, because I was shocked when it's like every other post, I got exclusives and I got COVID. I'm like, holy shit, I survived this thing. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Anything else, Adam? Any new? I happen to know any new posts on the Battle Ram blog.
Yeah, so I've got one, like I was doing that card back series like every year, so I've got the 1988 one ready to go. And then Yuka Isakainen, he also contributes to the blog. He's got one that's in the hopper. It's an interview with one of the Golden Book writers, Jack Harris.
Oh, cool.
So that should be up pretty soon too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he did like Dragon's Egg, Mystery of the Dragon's Egg.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did. There's 4 titles that he did, so should be interesting.
That's very cool. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
That's great. How about you, Bobby? What's happening?
I'll just be put in the closet, and then next Thursday comes, I'll be brought out, and I'll be sitting here with you.
You're like a ventriloquist doll.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm picturing more like Nosferatu, actually. You open the closet.
Yeah.
Just hiding. Just scare the shit out of everybody.
Oh, Shawn, Did we talked about this already, but folks, this is not a Shawn Scavarna Funko Pop. This is Colin Robinson from What We Do in the Shadows. But some people did comment when they saw the picture of my toy shelf. They're like, "Is that Shawn Scavarna?"
When they did that, even I was like, "Oh, son of a!" Like,
the Colin Robinson.
he's my favorite on there. So.
Colin. Every time they have those moments where he's wearing somebody down and they're like exhausted, they looks at the camera and he does this.
Those eyes, yeah, that's and they glow.
And then I love that he had that fight with the girl who was doing the same thing, but on an emotional level. And they were like eating and crap. I love that.
It's so good.
It's a fantastic show. I love it.
It's so good. Laszlo's great too.
Well, they all are.
They're all fantastic.
I love Nandor.
Yeah, Nando's great.
That fucking guy.
That fucking guy.
There was so speaking of lookalikes, I'll leave you on a joke here that happened to me a couple months ago. I went into the local grocery store and it was one of those things where it's like I had to get in and get out. My daughter was going to be doing a concert that night, so I had to go in and get the specific thing and leave, and we had to get going. And I'm looking for it through the aisles, and I can't find it. And all of a sudden, there is a very big black man that at the end of the aisle who just stops, stands, and starts smiling at me. And I'm just like, I look at him, and I'm like, "Can I help you?" Like I never met him before. I don't know. And he goes, "I know who you look like." And I'm like, "You do?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, who do I look like?" Price is Right.
Oh, Drew Carey.
Yeah. I'm like, it's the glasses, isn't it? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, thank you.
That's awesome.
So much. And I didn't know what to say other than, hey, thanks. That's a new one on the list. Okay.
You say thank you.
You should have said you were Drew Carey.
I am Drew Carey.
I'm looking to make sure the prices are right, in fact. There you go.
I'm doing my research here at the store.
Exactly.
Yes, this price is right.
Over.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Black Phoenix just popping in to say hi and bye. All right, cool. Great to see you stop by. Appreciate it. Allison Troy says COVID in New Jersey sounds terrible.
The people make it what it is.
That's right.
New Jersey, I never would have expected that to be my favorite vacation spot in the entire world until Legion's Con became a part of my life. If it wasn't for that, I'd be like, yeah, New Jersey, that can be over there. That's
Jersey has some interesting things to offer.
Yeah, like roads. Like
roads.
How their infrastructure works in New Jersey is mind-blowing. Like, they can't just make the lanes normal. It's like all these offshoot weird things. And you're like, am I doing the right one? And why can't I take a left turn? And why can't I pump my own gas? What the hell is happening here?
It's like when I was in Newark, I had to find Washington Street, and I go to the gas station. I'm like, where's Washington Street? And the guy's like, I have no idea. How I'm so used to Chicago at the time where you got the long roads.
Yeah.
Well, Washington Street's one block. And then you got buildings around it, so it's cut off. So then the next street would be named something different. It was just, I was out there for a whole month once.
Wow.
Yeah, I just worked out there. It was 1999. It was a long time ago.
That was a bad year for Washington Street.
Yeah. Well, that's the year. What's his name died too? That JFK Jr. died. I was out there when it happened. Yeah.
Oh man. Black Phoenix. Yeah, we totally understand, man. Yeah, I totally get it. So I feel like we interrupted you, Bobby. You had a whole string of things that were coming up for you.
Oh no, I was done.
Okay.
Let's go because my electric's gonna be shut off here in a minute.
The closet is closing right now.
That's right. Yeah.
It's like this. Folks, the latest episode of Cambridge and with Shawn podcast is available for you to listen on your podcast platforms. It's titled Surf and Turf, and it's not about food. And that's it, I guess. Wait, I can't think of anything else. No, I really appreciate you all being here. Do the YouTube things, click like and subscribe. We've got a lot of exciting things coming up here for Toy Frenzy, including some future episodes. So make sure you stay tuned for those.
Or at least until StreamYard shuts us off.
Until StreamYard's like, these guys what are they even doing?
They're not paying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's that. No. This has been fun tonight, and I can't think of anything else to say except for McDonald's Palace apparently is McDonald's and a skateboard company teaming up. So that sounds cool, whatever that means. And as far as folks who are interested in that stuff. French fry rails and McNugget, I don't know, grip tape. I don't know. But that sounds pretty neat. I'm excited about Snake Mountain. I hope it comes soon so we can talk about that. And if you happen upon an extra Moss Man, do contact me and I will send this your way. It'll be an even trade, folks. If you don't like this art, you can tell me that too. I'm fine. I can accept that too. Anyways, appreciate you all. And I got to get ready to end the broadcast. Oz is so good at this.
We'll be sitting here talking to get over with. We forgot to shut up.
Why are we ending?
I don't know.
Kelly, get your finger out of your nose. We're on live.
Just keep it going all night. We'll leave. We'll keep our